Hello and welcome back to Sean's Conservatory classes at number 3. That's the name that I've given these videos anyway. Thank you so much for your lovely comments on both video 1 and 2. I really appreciate them. I think at this weird time it's really important to stay fit, not only physically but mentally, so please be taking care of yourselves. And I just thought I'd film a third alternative to a bar that you can be doing at home, because it's been about 8 weeks of lockdown, which you can tell with my roots. But anyway, I won't go into that. Thank you so much for watching these videos, and I really hope you enjoy. As always, we're going to start warming up properly because I don't know about you, but I've just been watching a bit of Netflix. You want to make sure that you get the blood flowing throughout your legs before you do any sort of exercise. I did actually do a bit of body conditioning, which is really helpful before ballet because it warms your muscles up in the right way without fatiguing you too much. But we're going to start slightly different. No pony trots today, I'm really sorry. Bored of them already. We're going to start on the first position, and we're going to start tendu front. We're going to turn in the leg, and we're going to turn out the leg. Then we're going to keep the leg where it is and flex and plie and tendu and close. Then we're going to go with the same leg into a demi-point, point, demi-point, down to first. Now this articulation is to replicate what you'd be doing later in jumps or even later in the bar. Is to really warm up the intrinsic muscles in your feet. So it goes into a demi-point, point, still on the floor, demi-point and down. So we repeat that sequence to the side and back in both legs. So it's side, turn in, turn out, flex and plie, tendu and close, and demi-point, point and demi-point down. And back, turn in the leg, keeping the hip where it is, turn out, and flex and plie, and tendu, and close, and demi-point, point, and demi-point down. One thing to be cautious of here is careful when you go into your point, you don't take the weight onto your baby toe. Keep it on the big toe so it has a nice alignment. And then we repeat with the left, so it's tendu, turn in, turn out, flex and plie, tendu, and close, and demi-point, point, and demi-point down. Side, turn in, turn out, flex and plie, tendu and close, demi-point, point and demi-point, close. Back, turn in, again really on that back, careful you don't sink into that supporting hip, and out, flex and plie, and tendu and close, and demi-point, point and demi-point down. Then after we've repeated that with the right leg front, side, back, left leg front, side, back, we'll then take a port de bras, going from second up to fifth and reaching over, and back to second, and then we'll take a roll through with both feet. Now here we're replicating what we've done with demi-point and point, but instead we're staying on demi-point and down. And then the left will do the same thing. Careful here as well not to reach too sides. You want it slightly forward so you've got a good alignment of your shoulders. And back. Feel free to look at your arms so you're performing even at the bar. Sounds so cheesy right now, but it's true. We're doing this as medicine to be on stage or even just keep fit. We all have fun, don't we? I'm talking to myself. But anyway, I'll start music and I'll do it with you. Same format as what I've been doing video 1 and 2. Apart from this one, obviously I'll do it all to this side, but whenever I do right and left, I'll face the back so those of you who like to copy rather than mirror, you get a good alternative. So yes, let's start with our warm-up. And tendu front, turn in, turn out, flex and plie, tendu, close, demi-point, point, demi-point down and side. Tendu, demi-point, point, demi-point down and back, turn in, turn out, flex and plie, tendu, close, demi-point, point, demi-point left side, turn in, turn out, flex plie, soft with your I'm sure that was lovely. Now into our demi-pliés. We'll start with the left hand on the bar, or the oven, or the kitchen surface, whatever you've chosen. We'll start in a nice first position, preparing the arms this time into second position. So the idea here is just to get a bit of variety, because you're not really doing the same thing every day. So we prepare through first to second. We take a demi-plie with the legs, with our arms going into first position, out to second. Another demi-plie, but our arms now go up to fifth, and they stay in fifth. We then take a grand plie with the legs, and we reverse the port de bras down to first, preparatory, second. We then take a port de bras forwards with the arm going up to fifth, and we keep it there. And then we take a slight combo back, going over what I like to say 3 Harry Potter books. So I always imagine there's books here, and I'm going over them. They don't have to be Harry Potter, but I don't know why you question that. So we go back, and then with our arms going to side, we take a tendu to side. Repeat the same sequence. So we take demi-plie, arms go to first, demi-plie, arms go to fifth. Reverse the port de bras, going through first, preparatory, and second. We then take a port de bras towards the bar. Again, careful not to reach too side. I always like to think a piece of string projecting slightly forward of your body. This keeps this shoulder nice and open. The tendency, it's not always going to happen, but if you go too side, you crush the nice alignment of your beautiful faces. So we go side, and then we take a port de bras away from the bar. The idea here is to really already be testing where your weight placement will be, because it's quite easy to put all your weight into here, but here you have to use your core and your side core muscles. Take that over, and then our fourth position is slightly different. We take demi-plie and point the inside leg back, and demi-plie and point the front and rond de jambe. We take demi-plie, point the inside leg front, and demi-plie in fourth, and point the outside leg, and that point does go straight into the rond de jambe. So if I do it slightly quicker, it's demi-plie and point, demi-plie, point, rond de jambe, demi-plie, point, demi-plie, point, rond de jambe. We'll then take a nice port de bras over the legs in fourth, turned in. For about 4 counts, we'll just stay here, and then for the remaining 4 counts, we'll flex the outside leg, really to get a good stretch in the calf. And then we'll release, and we'll tendu the front leg into fifth position, and repeat the same sequence as first and second. So it's demi-plie and side, and demi-plie, arms stay in fifth, grand plie all the way down. And now here we take a reverse port de bras, so your arms go second to fifth to second, all the way over the legs. And then we take a soutenu. Soutenu is slightly different to rise. This means your feet go together rather than just rising in fifth. You susu, and you think of holding a piece of paper between your inside thighs. It has to be that thin because you have to really control those inside thighs. And that gives you a good stable stability in your legs to bounce. And then we'll rest before the left side, and I'll play the music again. Let's give it a go. Demi-pliés. Starting with our arms in second. Demi-plie. And demi-plie. Grand plie. Reverse the port de bras. Forwards over your legs. Arms go to fifth. And over your Harry Potter books. Tendu to second, repeat. Demi-plie. And demi-plie. Grand plie. Port de bras towards the bar. And away. Really test that balance. For our fourth, slightly different. Demi-plie in fourth, tendu inside leg back, demi-plie, front rond de jambe, demi-plie, inside leg front, demi-plie, tendu rond de jambe over both legs. Now really relax, deep into the back of those hamstrings, and flex the outside leg. Tendu to fifth, demi-plie, demi-plie, grand. Reverse the port de bras, starting in first. Really squeeze that paper. Arms slightly in front of you, so you should be able to see your arms in fifth there. And release, and down. Fab, into the left side. And prepare to second. Demi-plie. And demi-plie. And grand. Come right over the legs, arms in fifth. You get a lovely view. And over your Harry Potter books. Tendu à la seconde. Demi-plie. Really relax here. Please to bend. And bend. Over to the bar. Away from the bar. Fourth position, demi-plie, tendu, rond de jambe the leg. Over the legs in parallel. Again, what a lovely view you have. And flex the outside leg. Give that calf in the soleus bit of your calf an extra stretch. And demi-plie. Grand plie. Pull the bra away from the bar. Yeah, I personally find that when I'm doing any balance on my arms in fifth, the tendency straight away is to have your arms directly above your head. That makes sense logically, but the thing with that is you give yourself so much movement to go back, to have your weight back. So I think as much as you can have your frame of your arms slightly projecting forwards, you should be able to see them when your arms are in fifth. Just because it gives, firstly when you're on stage, it gives your audience a broader thing of it's not like you're haloing your head, but it means that your weight placement is much more all the way through your legs. The tendency is this will eventually bring your weight backwards when we're doing harder balances like attitudes and coups and stuff like that. So once again, I'm blabbering on. So now we'll do a warm-up tendu starting in first position. Just like we did with our warm-up tendu facing bar, we'll have our demi-point, point and demi-point down within this. This idea again, like I said, is just to get the articulation of those feet going. So we'll start with a breath and we'll go first and second. We'll take demi-point, point and demi-point down, tendu first, tendu front and back to first. And repeat this, demi-point, point and demi-point first, tendu, back to first. We take demi-point, point and demi-point down, tendu, back to first. We go front, we go side, we go back and plie. Demi-point, point and demi-point down and back demi-point, point, and demi-point, and side, and demi-point, point, and demi-point first, front, and then we go back, and side, and front. Here we then take a coup de pied, balance on the outside leg. We really try, if you can, to release that arm. Then we take our legs back to first, and we'll go to our outside leg. Again, already I'm trying to test your balance to see how much you're using your kitchen oven, or work surface, or ballet bar. So yeah, the idea is to test yourself as much as you can, because the tendency is to get quite reliant on your bar, and I think it's quite good to just try to use it as a tool rather than need it. So yes, so I was about to say any questions, but I'm not sure I'm going to hear you. So I'll just repeat that again. We go demi-point, point, and demi-point first, front and close. Repeat this: front, side, back, and then we take a tendu en croix, front, side, back. And yes, good luck. I'm sure. Yes, so I hope that was alright, and I'll do the left side, a bit more talking. I'm finding it hard to do and talk at the same time, but that's my own concentration. I'll try this side, you can't see my face. We go demi-point, point, demi-point, front. Demi-point, point, demi-point, side. Demi-point, point, demi-point, back. Tendu en croix, front, side, back, soften with the plie, repeat back. And coup de pied. Really fix your focus on something in front of you. Back to first with the legs. I'm sure that was really nice and fab. Second tendu now, we're just speeding things up a little bit. We'll start in fifth position and the accent is out. For these, we take two tendus out and a coup de pied with the same leg. So we go out and out, coup de pied with the same leg, not changing legs. So it's just up and down, and then we take a tendu with the inside leg back. So the pattern is always, it goes to your reverse on the tendu back. So it goes front and front, keep the same leg coup de pied, and change inside leg back. And then we take side and side. Coup de pied again stays the same. Now this time the tendu of the inside leg is exactly what changes your legs. So like I said, the third tendu is like a mirror. So on your front it will be the inside leg back, on your side it will be the inside leg side, on the back it will be the inside leg front. It will make sense once I talk through it, because I don't know if you've gathered, but I love talking. So yeah, we'll take a tendu out and out, coup de pied, inside leg back, side and side, coup de pied, changing leg, back and back, coup de pied, inside front. Now just to confuse things, we take a coup de pied, which just changes feet from the back. So your coup de pied will go up through the ankle, all the way around to the front. So again, try not to pick it up with your toes onto your ankle because that will give you a lovely sickle. And try and think that your feet are picking up from your heel, and it's like your heel and your ankle are kissing, and you go round to change. And we're going to take a tendu en croix into our transition for the back. So we take front, side, back. So that's that. I've just realised talking it's probably quite confusing, but I'll go through it. Also, I've just realised timing-wise, when we take this coup de pied, it's just front, side. Instead of tendu back, we'll take a plie, just so you actually have a little break of your leg. Not that cruel. So yeah, we take outside leg front, same leg goes coup de pied without changing, and then inside leg back. Same pattern, side, changing leg each tendu, so it's 1, 2, don't change the leg with the coup de pied, and then change it with the tendu, and then back, back, back. That leg does the coup de pied, inside leg front. Now this coup de pied changes, and we go front, just side, into a plie. I'll do it just to prove I'm trying not to be evil. But you know, it's number 3 of Sean's conservatory classes, so I've got to do something different. And out, same leg, coup de pied, inside leg, side, coup de pied, change, back, coup de pied, inside leg, change with the coup de pied, front, side, it might sound, but you've got the luxury of going back on your YouTube video and just having a proper look if you've got confused. But I think when I try and concrete blocks of learning exercises, just think that after you've done the coup de pied of any of these formats, it's the opposite to each position. So when you're doing front, it'll be the inside leg back, side, inside leg side, back, inside leg front. Think that and try and block it into 3 sections. So it's probably about 8 sections in that, but that's homework. You've got the time. Here we go. Left side. And thank you, maestro. We go from. It's time for battement jeté. So again, we're in 5th position now, and the accent of this is really with the music. I'm really a fan of this album, by the way. So we take our arms from first to second, and the accent's in. So we take 1 slower, it goes in, and then 2 quicker, double speed, and in, into a piqué, front and side, close that leg back. Repeat that from the back. So jeté in, piqué back, piqué side, and close. Repeat side, but slightly different. We now take 1 jeté, change your feet, and 2 quicker with a flex foot. Quick, repeat. And jeté, and quick. The idea here is to replicate entre ceci, entre quatre in the centre, which obviously I can't do today, but inevitably the bar is to maintain that. So it's to get those inside legs ready. And then we take piqué front and then close, piqué side and then close, piqué back and then close and then soften. So repeat that all from the back. So we take the pattern is 1 jeté, 2 quick, piqué front, piqué side and close. 1 jeté back, 2 quick, piqué back, piqué side and close. Side is slightly different. We take and close and flex and close. And flex. So that's changing legs every time, no matter if it's flex foot or point foot. pointed foot. And then we take a piqué, and a piqué, and a piqué, and close. So from the back, jeté, and 2 quick, piqué, and close. And front, and 2, and piqué, and close. And close, and flex, and close. And flex, and piqué, and piqué. We're not done. And soften into plie. To then take a retire balance now. So we've done coup de pied, take a retire and really hold it, really test your balance. See if you can go with your arms first, take your arms off the bar. Careful with the piqués as well. A piqué translation is to prick, so you don't want it to, if you were to prick a needle, like I said in video 2, I think, and you let all your weight go into your needle, then you will be bleeding. So think it's just a prick, it's just a prick. Get that rebound off the floor, and again, if that was a bit confusing, because I probably am talking like a Gonzalez, then Speedy Gonzalez, then please feel free to rewind. I won't know that you've done that. So yeah, I'll do it with you now. Jeté. And 1, 2, piqué and close. Back, 2, piqué and close. And side. Flex and side. Flex, piqué encore. Soften, repeat. And side. Side. Piqué, plie, retire balance. Hold. And soften. Hope that was alright. And if you're not feeling satisfied, like I said, please feel free to rewind. Take your time throughout this video to really learn it again. You can watch it over and over again. So I will do the left side now. And in. Encore. The temptation in any balance is to treat it like a rest because you're staying still. Completely the opposite. If you rest in any position, your muscles get really soft and you're actually counteracting what you're trying to do, which is to stay on balance, whereas you need your muscles engaged and switched on. It doesn't mean you have to be working 180%, but it just means sitting in that position, making sure that this foot is just staying alive. Stay alert. Anyway, yes, now time for a lovely penguin step. Had to put it in there. So our penguin step, if you haven't watched video 1 and 2, shame on you. No, if you haven't watched it, on YouTube. We don't want to be like penguins, but inevitably it just really reminds me of a waddling penguin. So we're going to take 8 jetés from first position, closing into first with the same leg. So we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then 8 with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Half it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half. 2, 2, 1, 1. Plie. Repeat this all to the left. So it's 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1. Then a little addition. We'll take again our demi-point, point, and demi-point down. Demi-point, point, and demi-point down. Double speed. demi-point, point, and demi-point down, demi-point, point, and demi-point down, demi-point, point, and demi-point down. Repeat left. Demi-point, point, soft and slow. Demi-point, point, soft and slow. And quicker. Quicker, quicker. Rest. The idea here with the quicker is to get it so into your brain that that's what your feet do, that it becomes into your muscle memory, so that when we use that within an enchaînement, an exercise, it's second nature. So, first nature, forget second. This song is also called Happy, so think you're happy. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Plie. Try not to be a penguin. Use those inside legs and out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Time for demi-point, point, demi-point down. Ready for double speed. Demi-point, down, demi-point, point, demi-point, down. Double speed. Demi-point, point, demi-point, down, demi-point, point, demi-point, down. It's hard to say. Now it's time for rond de jambe à terre, which means on the floor. So we start preparing our arms into a second position. And we take plie with the inside leg and a straight leg, and we take a 2 slightly small pulses. So we pulse, pulse, up to a soutenu. We take our outside into a tiré, and we take it into a fondu front and side. So slightly quicker, that's plie and up, retire, plie, side. We take 1 slow rond de jambe, 1, 2 slightly quicker, 2, and then we take the same, 1 and 2 slightly quicker, into a battement cloche devant, into a retiré. Again, open out into a devant and see if you can get a slight more height and close to fifth. Repeat that side, so it's out, into a retiré, and see if you can get a little bit more height and tendu and down. Repeat that all from the back, so it starts with a pulse and up. Arms go up to fifth while your leg goes up to retiré. Plie, quarter rond. We take in the reverse. 1, 2, quick, and 1. 2, quick, into battement back, retiré, so you can get slightly higher, hold, and close, side, retiré, and slightly higher, and close. Now here we take a port de bras. We go full port de bras front and side, recover. We then kind of start where we left off. We go side and back and hold. We then tendu croisé with the inside leg, and we release over our front leg bent. Try and keep this nice and flat. You can do it up, but today I'd really like to see if you can be like a seesaw and up. Put your weight into this back leg and combo back. And see now if we can take an arabesque. See how you feel. If you want to keep it on flat foot, I'm not judging you, but see if you can go on a releve. Oh, I'm going to regret saying that. And see if you can hold it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, close to fifth. And then again, we'll balance and retire here, but we'll be, I'm so out of breath. We'll be keeping our arms in fifth position. So before we did it in first, but here fifth. And like I said right in the beginning, see if you can have those arms slightly in front of you. You want to be able to see the arms in fifth, and that's how you know. And well, it's how you'll be able to balance better, in my opinion. But hey, it's just me. So yeah, feel free to reverse again and see the exercise, but I will be doing it now. Rond de jambe à terre. Thank you, maestro. And prepare to second. And 2 pulses. up to Sutu, retire, quarter run, and 1, 2 quicker, and 1, 2 quicker, back on front, retire, front, close, side, retire, slightly higher, and repeat back. Slightly higher, and side, retire, higher, and breathe, and up, cross-A, hold, recover to 5th, retire, and soften into a plie. Don't be judging my technique, I've been in lockdown too, you know, but gotta do what you gotta do. No, let's do left side. And pulse, up, retire. 1 slow, 2 quicker. Devant, retire, devant, side, retire, higher, 1, 5. Stay alert. Now it's time for fondue, which means to melt, which I literally am in this conservatory in this heat, but anyway, back to ballet. We take our legs in 5th position and we take a fondue devant, bend the inside leg and keep the outside leg straight, just like we did rond de jambe terre, this time slightly higher, and we release into a releve. We take this side, and plie, sous. We take this with the inside leg front. This is just to practice our transfer of weight so we don't get lazy doing front, side, back. And then we take a retire inside leg balance, might be quick, and hold. Repeat, fondue to the back, and plie, and sous. Fondue to the side, plie. Now it's inside leg back, fondue to the back, plie, sous. Slight balance here. We then will go quasi to the bar, take a retire with the inside leg, and we'll take an attitude and see if we can balance there. This attitude, see, instead of a short attitude, see if you can hug a big teddy bear round behind you, like that image of, or a yoga ball. Think around rather than a position. It's constantly the torsion of your upper body working against where your legs are, kind of like turning a bottle screw or rinsing a towel. You've got both forces working different ways but for the same purpose. I like that, I'm going to keep that. Anyway, I'll repeat that. So we go fondue to the front, plie into soutenu, fondue to the side, plie into soutenu, inside leg front, to the front, plie and soutenu, and hold, and repeat back. Back, side, inside leg, back, balance retire, balance attitude, smashed it, and fondue, plie, retire, hold, eye focus, and plie, back, center yourself here, then go to attitude. See if you can release your bar arm. Into your arabesque. Breathe. So yeah, you might see what I mean when you're in that balance, really like in any balance that we've done in this bar, really work it. Without, I probably look really tense, but without looking tense, just activate those muscles. And once you've found it, don't switch it off. Keep the muscles that you found on. That's the important thing. It's so easy when you're out of breath and tired to think, oh, fuck, I've hit the position, balance. No, your work's just started. Right, left side. Fondue, Havana, ha ha ha. And fondue. Devant, plie, and side. Really soutenu those legs, and inside leg front. Retire, work it, and plie, plie, inside leg back. Inside leg retire. And bounce. Now it's time for Batman Frappe. We start in 5th position with a flex foot in coup de pied, and we take a frappe out. Now here we go to conditional coup de pied, which was with a pointed foot, and we go front, back, side, front, back, side. So with that quicker is front, back, side, front, back, side. Repeat that back, 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 front, side, back, front, side. Now here we go en croix, which is in every position. We go front conditional, side, back, side. I think that was the block, and then we go back, side, front, side. Now here we'll repeat that, going front, side, back, going doubles. So we go double front, double side, double back, double side, and then here we go into a coup de pied derrière, coup de pied devant, keeping your hips in the same level. You could do this all day, and people would look at you weird, but you could do it. And you go over, over, out, 3 petit rondejons, slightly smaller, 1, 2, 3, close, and repeat back. So from the back, it goes from flex foot in coup de pied, strike out, back, front, side, back, front, side. Little tip there, both double side, keep the beat on the same ankle, so back, front, out, back, front, out. Don't be tempted to go back, front, back, out, because it will just confuse you. And that's not what I'm here for, I promise. So from derrière again, we go back, front, out, and front, back, out. We then go en croix singles, side, front, side, back, side. So that's, it sounds confusing, but it's front, side, back, side, front, side. And then that in double, front, back, out, front, back, front, back, out. Again, like I said in video 2, it sounds harder than it is, but you want that out on the ankle that you're on. So front, it'll go back, front, out, back, it'll go front, back, out. Otherwise you're going front, back, front, and it just misses the point. Then after that, you go into coup de pied, out, on de don, rond de jambe now. So before we were going on de haut, which is outwards, and now we're going on de don, which is inwards. I always think for this, it's like you'd open a door that way and close it this way. So on de haut, on de door, on de don. So that might not work for everyone, but that's literally how I've got where I am today in a conservatory teaching ballet. We do 1, 2, 3, and we'll breathe there because I think my legs will be tired. I don't know about yours. So yeah, let's give it a go. Frappe. Starting front, flex foot, and front, side, and back, and front, side, front, side, double front, double side, double back, double side, coup de pied, 1, 2, 3, same for the back. Side, double back, double side, double front, double side. 1, 2, petit, long, jambe, close. It's a tough one. Let's see if we can go into the left quite quick for our stamina. Stamina, and front, and back. Front, side, back, front, side, double, over, okay, through the music, petit rond, deux, jambes, close, and 1, 2, front, and back, side, back, side, and doubles. Yes guys, come on, we can do it. Nearly there. This is the last exercise, apart from calf raises. We do grand battement, which is big beat. So here we've got 4 grand battements, 3 with one leg, 1 with the inside back again. So we'll take and a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Slight change of weight. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Demi plie. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Inside front. And just 3 to the side and plie, soutenu. So that goes front, and 2, and 3, inside leg, and just 3. Grand battements and demi plie, and the back, 2, 3, inside front, and 1, 2, 3, demi plie. Because it is slightly easier in the exercises, I would really like you to try and go straight into the other side. It's really good for stamina to get used to pushing beyond your boundaries. It's the only way we can improve not just technique but your stamina. So let's see if we can do this. So it's just 4 grand back ones. So 1, 2, 3, inside leg back. Then just 3. 1, 2, 3, breathe. Same at the back. 1, 2, 3, inside front. 1, 2, 3, soutenu, other side. We've got this. And just 3, side, plie, and back, 2, 3, inside front, 1, 2, plie, soutenu, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, plie, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, plie. See if we can balance here. Keep adding it in. Hold. Now see if you can take your arms too thin. Into 50 soutenu to try. The left side balance. Nice and open. And plie. Really well done, guys. Should be very happy. Now time for some calf raises. We're going to do 3 sets of 8 on each leg, changing between each set. So we'll do 8 with the right, 8 with the left, 8 with the right, 8 with the left, 8 with the right, 8 with the left. This idea is to really strengthen your calf muscle, your soleus muscle, which is the outside one, to really give you strength so it prevents lower leg and ankle injuries as much as possible. And I feel like this time, because we have so much time, it's really important to keep those minimal conditioning exercises which can have such a massive impact on injury. So it makes sense to really take advantage of this time and do them. So why not incorporate it into here? Here we go. And 8, 7, 6 in parallel, sorry, I forgot to mention. Keep that knee nice and straight. Left side. I knew that was happening. Start again the last step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel the burn. Nearly there. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate all of your support and all of your views. A big thank you to BalletBoyz for letting me use your platform to present this bar. Really grateful for that, and thank you so much. Make sure you take a good length of time to stretch out all your muscles, quads, calves. It's quite a leggy bar, this, not much arms, so take time to really cool down, and hope you're all well. Stay safe, and lots of love.